First of all, let's go back to 2012 when Epic Games started making a new game called Fortnite Save the World. After they finished the PvE story game, they released it out to the public, but sadly, it wasn't selling enough. So Epic Games needed to make a battle royale mode to compete with PUBG.
Let's now talk Fortnite, shall we? It's the newest video game craze spreading across fast among kids, college kids, even celebrities.
Fortnite started to grow, same as the community.
Oh my God!
Got him! Let's go, baby! Oh, we too quick with the trap tower.
But where did this all go wrong? August 1st, 2019.
Season X was introduced, and with it came a lot of bugs. No, let me rephrase that. That came with a ton of bugs.
What? Where did that kid just go? What? It's invisible!
What the heck? What? Bro, where am I getting shot from? There's a whole, like...
Chapter 2 was the longest chapter we've ever had. It lasted around 1,000 days, but ever since then, Epic Games decided to take another route instead.
We loved it when Chapter 3 was introduced, but leakers found out that Epic was working on Chapter 4 so early. Most of us brushed it off, but some figured it out.
What the fans figured out was that Chapter 3 would last around 5 seasons. When we heard that news, we were all pretty bummed out, especially since Chapter 3 was excellent and tons of people said it was their favorite chapter.
Eventually, the chapter ended with an L, but hopefully Fortnite could redeem themselves.
Barbecue bacon burger.
Nope, they failed.
When Chapter 4 did come out, most of us had fun, but others didn't.
The update schedule sucked, and we figured out that they're already working on Chapter 5 and UEFN.
When it became Winterfest, we felt like they reused most of their assets from the year before, like Sergeant Winters and the snowball launcher.
And they didn't do many updates either, just a mini battle pass, but that's all.
In Chapter 4 Season 2, the new POIs made Switch players' game basically unplayable, and Xbox Cloud Gaming was having issues like horrible ping and horrible FPS.
The season turned out to be the second biggest piece of trash in the game.
If you're wondering, the first one was Chapter 3 Season 4, no hate.
The weapons mainly suited for arena, so pubs were boring.
They didn't have fun items either.
Eventually they removed arena for ranked, which most people hated.
Not only that, but they also removed trios for pubs and competitive.
In Chapter 4 Season 3, they released it on a school day. meaning most people in school couldn't stay up or play for 6 hours.
The bugs weren't as
Okay.
bad, but still. Now it's less than a
Now
month to see Chapter 4, Season 4. Hopefully it's good.
we had a ton of great events and some that sucked as well. Fracture. Sorry, I had something in my throat. But let's start with my personal favorite, Collision.
Collision was great since Epic gave us an amazing storyline to follow, making us hyped, and it was so cool. And also, it was also cool revisiting the mech 3 years later, fighting the IO, and all the secret Easter eggs were even cooler. Like, did you know that Peely was driving a truck before the event, just to keep on crashing, and then we kept on encouraging him to practice and saying his scorch marks were a little bit smaller. It was just so cool. And then eventually in the event, he drove it to us with a slurp. It was amazing.
Oh, Fracture. We could talk about how bad it was all day, like how we were just doing chores. But it was mainly sucked because we like to watch events for the story or see something cool happen in our face, like the ultimate reveal for The Rock in Chapter 2, Season 8, the end event.
We don't, just like Art said, we don't play events to do chores for 40 minutes for just a paradigm to not even give us a thank you, Looper, or thank you, or thank you. We didn't even get to fight the Herald. Like, what type of event doesn't let you fight the main character that's been ruining everything that made the crown? It didn't make sense. A lot of events are supposed to be special, yet that one felt like a creative event rushed out and poorly made by the Epic Games HQ. Bad move for them.
If you don't get a good season or live event, the game will get dried out and won't feel like Fortnite anymore. Instead, a knockoff version.
Epic used to have every event every other season, which was fun, but now, since they have UEFN, the LEGO Collab, Harmonix Music Festival, all in the works, and on top of that, Chapter 5 that's coming out almost next season, basically 2, but I'm just gonna say 1, it's always on their mind. So I just don't feel like they care about BR anymore. All they care is about the future and making money. And what they do to prove that is just to carry the game with collabs, just like the Futurama collab and the Jujutsu Kaisen collab that's coming out soon. But going back to the events, the next great event was Chapter 2 Season 8. The end event, it was so cool. It had Blevin, it had the Cube Queen, it had like, oh my god, it was so good. Like,
let me finish this. This is the goated season.
No.
Let him have a chance at least.
Fine.
The Chapter 2 Season 7, the end event, was amazing. The rock eyebrow meme was just in the right time period. And how when we thought the event was over, the island flip. It actually felt like I was immersed battling caretakers and UFOs.
Chapter 4, the final answer. I don't normally read it, but it's the final answer. Yes.
Just kidding. You actually thought we'd leave you hanging without a valid conclusion.
Yeah, we're not just gonna leave you hanging. We're not horrible people. Epic Games when they made Fracture. Sorry, I had something in my throat. Personally, the game still has potential. I feel like everybody can agree. They don't want to see their favorite game, or used to be favorite game, go deeper and deeper into the hole. But we all think the game needs to be loved and cared from Epic like they're a baby. Like Epic Games used to collab with Marvel, bring out a whole Marvel crew as a collab with billions of mythics, but now we can't even get more than 3 different mythics in a game.
The game is kind of relying on collab, and it feels pretty boring now.
So to conclude, yes, sadly, it's lost its touch. At least for most people. If you're those people who like the game still, you are gay and never talk to me. But actually, hope you guys enjoyed this video. This took us hours and hours hours to record.
We have like 18 minzillion bloopers. It is
Yeah,
so
get
It
this
was
video to like
wild.
just like 5 likes, and we'll release all the bloopers. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you
Please.
guys next time.
subscribe.